All right, here we are, day 10. Here's the shelter we stayed in. There's a chill guy eating his Pop-Tart. There's our stuff. I got my chocolate Dunkin' stick or whatever. It's basically like the chocolate glazed donuts, but they from Dunkin' Donuts. See one there? There's my nerd clusters. Yeah, we stayed in here with two other guys. They've already headed out. There's some people down there in the tents. We got a chill day today. Like 11 miles to the NOC. We're probably gonna stop there, go into the hostel so we can plan out our assault on Fontana Dam. We got like 27 miles to Fontana Dam. Figure out how we want to do that. And right after Fontana Dam is the Smoky, so we got to map all that out, figure out how we want to do resupply, all that good stuff. So right after the NOC, there's like an 8-mile climb. That's why we're not really going further than the NOC, because we really don't feel like doing an 8-mile climb at the end of the day. So that's the plan. Here is our water source. Where we got our water from. And if you look through those trees right there, there's a privy. So got a bathroom, got water, got a shelter. I stayed in this shelter back in 2018. There was a mouse that lived there. And I saw comments that there was a mouse here, but didn't see no signs of them last night. So it's kind of an old shelter, but it served us well last night. All right. There we go. Now that's a view. All right, here we are, still hiking. It's warmed up a little bit. The wind has calmed down, so it's really nice. You can walk and not even really sweat, so that's nice. We made a phone call to, I think it's Ramblin' River Hostel, which is down at the NOC. They're about 5 minutes from the NOC, and we got bunks for the night, so we should be into the NOC sometime in the afternoon, 2:30, 3 o'clock, depending how we move today, how many breaks we decide to take, and enjoy the beautiful weather, because we're going to have some good views too today coming down into the NOLC. So we're going to stay there tonight, and probably right now we'll head out in the morning. And we got it's a good 16-mile day tomorrow. We got to do that 8-mile climb out of the NOC, which is going to take up the whole morning probably, but it's supposed to be a nice day, so we're going to have some really good views tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a tough climb, but we'll have good views, and we'll stay at, if things go right, unless we change our mind, Brown Fork Shelter tomorrow night. And then the next day, we've got about 11 or 12 that'll take us into Fontana Dam Village. And right now, we don't have a definite plan on where we're going to stay. But we're thinking we might stay at the lodge there, resupply at the general store, wash some clothes there at the laundromat, and get one final dinner, good dinner, before the next day we start our assault on the Smokies. So the Smokies are 77 miles. Our plan is to try to get it done in 5 days. They're supposed to be, day 1 looks pretty good going into the Smokies. That'd be hopefully Friday. Day 2 and 3 look like rain. And then the plan is maybe, if we could try to get to Newfound Gap by day 3, maybe come out, resupply, get dried out at a hotel real quick, and then get dumped back off the next morning, Sunday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Another 2.5 days or something like that to finish up. So, or 2 days, whatever. But that's getting ahead of ourselves a little bit, but that's what we're thinking. So when we get down to the NOLC here, there is a outfitter, there's a general store, so we're just going to check that out before going to the hospital. Make sure there's no gear we need to get. Chill guy might get him a new pair of socks because the ones he's got are old and they're getting kind of thin, and he thinks he might want to try to trade those in, get a thicker pair of darn tough socks. So we might do that, and then check the general store for some, just make sure we got enough resupply to get us to Fontana Dam. This way, when we get to the hostel, we don't have to resupply, don't have to do any of that stuff. Maybe we can just hit the town and get something for dinner, and then just try to relax tonight, maybe do a little laundry, upload some videos, and just really rest up for our big climb tomorrow. Here we are. We just stopped. We're doing this down. Just stopped to take a drink and check out this view we've got, which is really nice. That's where we're going. See all around us. Grab my poles over here. Start walking a little bit. So last night for dinner, I tried something a little different. I got me some 4 cheese instant mashed potatoes from Walmart. And then along with that, got a pack. Walmart sells like this pack of already cooked and seasoned taco meat. So I had a big pack of that, and just mixed it with the potatoes, and then topped it off with a couple handfuls of Fritos, and kind of mixed that all together. And that was pretty good. I like that. You know, usually with my mashed potatoes, I would do like some kind of chicken or tuna mixed with it, with some bacon bits and crushed red pepper. But this time, I want to try something different. I saw that taco meat, so we did that. Actually, it was pretty good. So as I do different meals and stuff, I'll let you know what I do. The other night I had, standard creamy chicken ramen with the white, the chicken packet, like the big, huge family-sized chicken packet. That comes in the little full pack, that, and some ramen. So that's mainly what I've eaten. I had a few Mountain House meals, some of them that I had brought with me. So the first week I was eating a lot of Mountain House meals that I had at home that I brought with me. So now I'm getting into, town resupply stuff, resupply options. So, as we change things up and try different gourmet meals at night, I'll be sure to bring them to you so you can try them at home. All right, here we are. We're at the top of, I don't know what mountain it is, to be honest with you. We came out of Tellico Cab, got up to the fire tower, and then we've been doing these little shark tooth ups and downs, little short ones. And we're about ready to hit the 4.5 mile down into the NOC. But you can just see the view we got. We're basically right on the top of this ridge. And we're on the little skinny ridge, and on either side it's just a drop down and mountains on either side. So it's real, you can see the drops. So you're just walking on this little thin ridge. Fortunately, the wind's not crazy today. Last time I did this in 2018, it was raining and windy. It was kind of crazy. Here we got a little blowdown. Get around this without falling off the mountain. Sorry about that. And you can see, so this is where you take the turn. It gets a little sketch here. I remember doing this in the freaking rain with these rocks you're stepping on that were slick and everything. Fortunately, they're dry today, but you'll go down, and then when you start taking the real deep descent right here, it just turns to the right and goes down. And of course, there's a blowdown there too. So you're supposed to step down through here, and then it goes around. So I'm gonna put the phone away, and when I get on the other side, I'll record. All right, we're back. Got around that tree and some of those rocks and stuff. And some people get freaked out by this because it's kind of a steep 4.5 mile descent into the NOC, into the NOLC. But yeah, last time I did it, it was raining and cold. I remember it was probably like low 40s raining, you know, like not heavy rains, but you know, just enough, a steady light rain. Everything was wet. I was soaked, and I was coming down here and the wind was blowing. As we get down further, I remember hearing trees falling, you know, because the wind was kicking up, and you could hear not only the trees, you know, creaking and cracking, but then every once in a while you just hear one give, and you'd hear a loud thud as it, you know, hit somewhere in the forest. And then when I got a mile and a half from the NOC, climb over this, a tree right in front of me. It was on like the left side of the trail, and I watched it just leaning, and then I saw it just get ripped up by the roots, and it fell that way, left off the trail. So it didn't fall onto the trail, but it was like from maybe me to where that log on the ground is standing, maybe a little further. It couldn't have been more than 50 feet away. I watched it just fall. So that was a little freaky because, you know, the wind and the storms and the ground had been so saturated, because the day before, because it had rained, you know, good bit of that day. And it's just causing trees to fall. So, but you can see our view as we walk. So this is what we got. A beautiful day. It is 12:39. We took a little break up at the fire tower. Had some snacks and stuff like that. So we're just taking our time. We should be down at the bottom between 2:30 and 3. And as I said, we've already reserved a bunk at the hostel, not at the NOC, but right up from the NOC. I think it's Raging River Hostel or something like that. I'll look it up. I'll get the name correct. But they got us. They're like 5 minutes away. They'll come pick us up whenever we're ready down there. We're going to hit the general store and the outfitter real quick, and then head to the hostel, and then figure out our plan for the rest of the week. All right. There's the NOC. We're just a teeny bit, 1/10 of a mile from it. It's coming down. It's been a good hike today, down the 4.5 miles down. The sun's been a little warm. Make you sweat a little bit, but I'm not complaining. Feels good to feel the warm weather. This is probably the warmest it's been since we started our hike, so grateful for that. Maybe that's a good sign that spring's coming. Hopefully we won't have to deal with any more snow, but you know, it is the AT and it is March, so we'll see what happens. But when we get down here, we'll show you a little bit of the NOC.